At the Krusty Krab, Squidward sends SpongeBob an order for a Krabby Patty, which, through a sleight of hand trick SpongeBob performs, seems to come out through Squidward's nose. After SpongeBob cooks the patty, however, it starts moving across the floor seemingly on its own and makes its way towards the front door. Mr. Krabs stops the patty and reveals that it was being stolen by none other than Krabs' diminutive nemesis, Plankton. Krabs places his foe on a plate and flings him back to the chum bucket across the street, while Plankton exclaims that he will pay for this. Mr. Krabs explains to SpongeBob that Plankton is his arch competitor and has been trying and failing to steal the Krabby Patty secret formula for years. Later that night, after the Krusty Krab closes, SpongeBob says goodbye to Mr. Krabs and leaves. On his way home, Plankton stops SpongeBob and tries to convince him that he and the fry cook are somehow friends, or should be, since they are both invertebrates, and that as such, SpongeBob should come to Plankton's birthday, which he claims is the following day. Plankton gives SpongeBob a golden spatula, then says that friends give each other gifts. SpongeBob then guesses that Plankton would like a booster ski. Plankton sounds happy with this proposition, but declines. Plankton then tells SpongeBob that for his birthday, he wants SpongeBob to give him a Krabby Patty. However, SpongeBob loudly and angrily refuses, stating that Plankton just wants to make friends with him to gain access to the Krabby Patty. He also feels sure that Plankton's birthday was not going to even be the following day, and runs back home, refusing to give Plankton a Krabby Patty, whether they become friends or not. Plankton, however, refuses to give up and proclaims that SpongeBob will hand deliver it to him personally. Later that night, as SpongeBob is sleeping, Plankton maliciously enters his head through a pore and makes his way to SpongeBob's brain. He touches a mind control device to the brain and hijacks SpongeBob's mind, forcing him to walk out of his house and through Squidward's house, where he insults the cephalopod. At this point, SpongeBob realizes that Plankton has hijacked his mind and tries to tell him to let him go, but Plankton refuses, laughs sadistically, and makes SpongeBob exit the house, leaving Squidward feeling nauseous by what he just saw. After Plankton forces SpongeBob to pass through Patrick's house and tosses him aside, he then forces the sponge into and out of the Krusty Krab, where he steals a Krabby Patty. He brings it to an analyzer inside the chum bucket, which is designed to figure out ingredients of whatever is dropped into it. As Plankton cruelly gloats over his victory and begins to force SpongeBob to drop the Krabby Patty, SpongeBob sadly laments his failure to protect it, lovingly describing the Krabby Patty's ingredients and succulence. Hungry Plankton leaps out of SpongeBob's head and onto the Krabby Patty, bounces off it and falls into the analyzer, trapping himself inside his own computer screen. With his mind now freed from Plankton's control, SpongeBob happily walks home with the Krabby Patty in hand, ignoring Plankton's angry demands for him to bring it back, his last plea being, "I'll settle for some fries."